Hi everyone. This conversation is on burnout. Now, we've all been there. Some of us are actually there right now. So first, let's have a moment for those that are feeling burnt out. When you think of the word burnout, can you isolate the feeling within? If so, then what does it feel like? Is it tingly? Is it vibratory? Is it shaky? Yes, it's likely uncomfortable. But what exactly is uncomfortable? First and foremost, let's take a step back and appreciate all that we've done thus far. Yes, we may not be where we wish we were, but in order to truly move ahead with purpose, we must recognize and act from the following. Burnout is when the scales have flipped on one side. And when I say flipped, I'm referring to excess of some kind. Excess energy, attention, or effort placed on one or more components in one's life without the equal and opposite counterbalance. Let's say you are romantically burnt out. Well, in this case, we'll shift our focus on the opposite. So how is your family life? How is your social life with your friends? How is your solo life when no one's around? There are external stimuli that catalyze our internal feelings of burnout. So first, recognize the feelings that you have. Boil them down to a core root sensation that you actually experience within your own body. Recognize it and accept its presence without fleeting for distraction. Now, identify what exactly catalyzes you into this state. Oftentimes it's due to either having too much or too little of something. Once you've pinpointed exactly what it is that's causing your burnout, trace it to the opposite side of the spectrum. Where you have too much of one thing likely means that you have too little of another. For example, too many tasks but not enough time, too much love but not enough people to share it with. Anything can be leading to your burnout. The challenge may arise when you have multiple different factors converging simultaneously, but that's a video for another day. Once you have identified your burnout, condense the feelings into a core sensation. Accepted it for what it is. Recognize the catalyst and trace it back to the opposite side of the spectrum. Then what? Well, now it's time to actually solve the problem at hand. And you know what needs to be done. And if not, then you know what shouldn't be done, right? You know you shouldn't let everything go and isolate yourself from the world. On one hand, you shouldn't delve into defense mechanisms, cravings, or gratifying distractions. But on the other, you shouldn't continue down the road of how things are. Something needs to change, and that something is up to you. Don't be afraid of trial and error. Try and think backwards. What does your non-burnout state look like? Now, what is the simplest way of getting to that point from where you are now? In this world, we must strive for harmony with others, but not at the expense of ourselves. Express your thoughts and your feelings without holding back, but do so from a place that you are proud of. Stand up for yourself without blame shifting, becoming emotional or defensive. Take the steps necessary to ease your ability to thrive, and don't be afraid to try something new. The most challenging step is committing to the first step, whatever that may be. That is all for this video. I will see you in the next. Thank you.